Now, this footage was filmed back in December 2011. I'm not sure why I shelved it, maybe because the footage was so dark and gloomy with the old JVC camcorder that I was using. But it's a cattle shed that I've shot on over the years, and the jackdaws and magpies come into the shed to feed in the meal. So since it's so dark and gloomy, I usually set up here in the corner between the feed rides and put a wee bit of camouflage net around me to try and disguise my silhouette, and sit with a rifle and shoot the birds as they come into the house. First bird in is a couple of jackdaws. And I drop them nice and cleanly. The birds are only about just over 20 yards away. Another jackdaw up in the door, and just drop him outside. It's a real dirty, blustery day outside, so it's nice getting inside the shed and staying dry while I'm shooting. Oh, I have a magpie here just sneaking its way through the door. It hasn't spotted me yet. And I just missed him. How did I miss that? Another jackdaw in, but I think he saw me and went back out the other door again. But there's more to come. And I drop another one. I have to be careful here because you're shooting just over the top of the cattle, so you have to watch what's in the background and what the cattle are doing in the foreground to make sure you've got a safe shot. A magpie here about 15 yards, but the bull disturbs him, but he's still sitting high enough above the cattle for a clear shot, and I drop him into the pen. It's brightened up a wee bit more now. And the birds start coming back into the shed again. I seem to favour that gateway, which gives me a good clear shot. I'm going to have a magpie sitting just in the gate outside, which I managed to drop this time after missing the first one. At this point the wind really starts to pick up, and you'll be able to see it as a film coming across the field, and even those big oak trees in the background getting really heavily shook about. It was quite scary for a while. I've never seen the likes of it before or after, and I'm definitely glad I was inside a shed. So I'll just let you watch it for yourself. Got the rips want to come off then. Well, see how it's rough. Well, the storm seemed to disappear just as quick as it arrived, so I decided to pack up and pick up any of the birds that were still left lying. It took me and the farmer 5-10 minutes to kick that door back open again. As the wind slammed it shut that heavily, it actually buckled itself inside the frame. Well, there's one of the jackdaws there, and that's what they're coming for. Ready, free source of food. Meal set out for the cattle. Now if you look at the bars along the side, there's as much dung on them as anything else. So dunging in the meal that the cattle are eating isn't a good thing. Plus the amount of meal that a lot of jackdaws can raid up out the road that's supposed to go to the cattle is a wee bit of a draw on the farmer's pocket, let's say. One that he does not need at this time of day. Well, one or two less anyhow. With birds in hand, it's time to head home.